Good evening, friends. Welcome back to my channel, Infinite Trade. My name is Robin, and let's begin our Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis for tomorrow. So today, market gave a surprise to all of us, including the FIs. So FIs and pros had a strong bearish positions, which we saw yesterday, and they were definitely in trouble today because market opened with a significant gap up in both Nifty and Bank Nifty, and also managed to close higher, which indicates clearly. So even if you do not check the participant wise data, you should automatically understand that FIIs and pros have booked losses, okay, with their positions. We saw that FIs added a significant future shorts and they exited future longs, and today market opened against their view, and definitely they were in trouble. And this entire sideways range is what I expected, because they have to neutralize their position. If they were bearish, they have to bring it to neutral, and if they have to take any view, then they have to change their position. So it takes time, the kind of quantity that they trade. So definitely they would have booked future shorts with a huge loss. That is definitely evident here. So let's try and see what new positions they have built and what is their plan for tomorrow, and likewise what should be our plan for tomorrow. But looking at what happened today, it looks like tomorrow's expiry may not be much favorable to the option buyers. uh, there's only one way where it can be favorable, is if at all market gap downs a little, then there is a possibility option buyers can make money. But any gap up, I think, is going to be a trouble. Let's see. But let's discuss their positions and understand what could be the trade plan for tomorrow. So firstly, FIs have closed long positions, okay. And why they have closed long position? Because they definitely wanted to book some profits, because they have closed so much of short positions in loss, okay. And there is one thing that happens is, if they have to take an opposite side of view, and if they have to exit so much of their positions, and the next day if they want to keep the market up, usually what they do is they also do some cash buying, which I already expected. And surprisingly, yes, they have bought in cash market after a long time, and they bought for about 311.99 crores, so 312 crores. So they have invested in cash market just to keep the market up, because it's been like last 2-3 days market is opening exactly opposite to what they are building the positions. So right now, looking at this futures, so definitely it looks bullish, because they have closed long a little, but they have closed shorts a lot. And if you look at the options, so call is under net buy, and that too this is a huge quantity, 42,682. And similarly, pros also have a huge quantity of call long and a significant quantity of put shorts. But FIs did not short puts, possibly because they are still confused, but looks like they're expecting a gap up, hence they are long in call options. So overall the sentiment looks bullish as of now, and definitely confusing for FIs. And let's see what the option chain says, and we'll also plan based on the price action. So option chain looks pretty neat. A lot of short covering that has happened. If you look at the charts, I'll show you. The charts tells us all. Let me just bring it. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. So this two and this two, this is Bank Nifty, So if you look at the change in OI, we can just see call exits, and similarly in Bank Nifty also we can only see call exit. But the put call ratio is not that great because it is still under neutral and slightly bearish. Why? Because we did not see significant put writing from pros, from FIIs, and we just saw put writing from pros. Hence the quantity of or the change in open interest in put side is a little lesser. I would rather say the option chain indicates a neutral movement, not that bullish. Okay, now let's quickly discuss the price action and how should we plan our day tomorrow. So this is Nifty. The plan is going to be very simple. Just 1 second, there is something wrong with my tab. It's not working. Okay, now it's working. So this is going to be an important support. Okay, 16,900. Below this, obviously we'll come and test this low. Okay, so the best possible trade for tomorrow, looking at FIs and pros position, is a gap down somewhere at this place. Okay, if we open gap down, or maybe slightly if we open here and if we get a dip here, this is the best place to buy a call option, and we will expect that they break this particular level immediately, and the market may easily move to 17,200 without any issues if it opens slightly gap down. Okay, and in case if it opens flat and if it breaks the high immediately, what should be the plan? If at all it breaks the high immediately, we will see some issues at 17,000 once. Okay, so let the market settle. If it is opening here and breaking this high and immediately attempting 17,000, so with that momentum it may cross 17,000 also, and it may try and hit 17,050. Let this come down. Okay, and then once in this particular area, we will not take any trade because that will be unnecessary confusing, because tomorrow it's expiry and premium decay would happen. So what we'll do is, just in case if they are spending time around 17,050, and if they are breaking this maybe in the second half after 12 p.m., we will buy a call option here for a target of 17,200. Okay, but this dip, if we get this dip, then the 17,200 becomes a little easier, because they'll create that momentum so that their call options come in profit. But the best thing is to book most of your quantities at this place somewhere close to 17,050, and then we'll hold some of the quantities for 17,200. So this is our plan for Nifty. And in case of a significant gap up, say it is opening with a huge gap up, then the entire trade or the entire day will be something similar to this. Okay, completely sideways like this. So either do not trade, or maybe wait until 11 o'clock and see what is the kind of range they are building, and then at this place you can buy a put, and at this place you can buy a call, and you can scalp like that. So this is my view on Nifty. Let's quickly check out Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty looks more better to me. Why? Because it is still in the range. Nifty has broken the range, but Bank Nifty is still in the range. Okay, so keep this as your range. And so this is a kind of a trend line which Bank Nifty is following. But the best way to trade is, in case if Bank Nifty opens say within this range, all that we need to do is we'll let Bank Nifty to consolidate here, and once it breaks 35,800 decisively, we'll buy a call option here. And what should be a target? A target can be around the first target should be around 36,000, and the second somewhere close to 36,200 to 300. Okay, we can expect that sort of a momentum, but for that the market has to open flat or within this range and consolidate here for some time and then give a breakout here. Okay, and if Bank Nifty opens gap down, so gap down, what happens is this particular area is going to act as a support. This is somewhere close to 35 650 or 670 rather. Let's check that out. Yeah, somewhere around 670 680. Okay, so Bank Nifty, if it falls below 35 670, then it may again go and test this particular low. So here you can try and take a trade. This is purely scalping, because then again Bank Nifty will spend its time inside this particular range. Only below 35 400 is Bank Nifty may become short-term bearish, and it may try and fill the gap that it has left today. So this gap that I'm talking about, okay, then we may see a fall until this place, but for that Bank Nifty has to come below 35 400. And so flat opening, a slight consolidation here and a breakout, we're going to buy a call option. And in case of gap down below this trend line, we'll wait for Bank Nifty to come above the trend line, and again, if it is opening slightly here, we'll try and see if Bank Nifty comes back into this range and if it gives a breakout, or if it is opening below 35 670 like we said, and if it is coming down, then also we can avoid taking a put. Only risk takers can buy a put here, but definitely will attempt a call option here. Okay, because your SL will be really small. You may just have to put a 15 or 20 points SL in your option buying, and you can trade at least until this range. So this is also pretty much good range, about 400 points. And let's discuss what about a significant gap up. If market opens around 36,000, then definitely we'll get a dip. Okay, key traders can take a put option here. Like I always say, see a red candle here, and if another candle immediately breaks the low, is when you enter in the put. And this should be a target somewhere close to 35 700. So we can wait for a dip here, and when to buy a call. So we'll only buy a call, say if it opens here, it comes down here and takes support here, and then again if it is coming about 35 800 is when we'll buy a call option. Then if it, since it's Thursday, you can ideally book at 36,000. People who can wait with a trailing SL can definitely wait, and there is a high possibility that it may go up to 36,000 and consolidate here and then give a further breakout. So this should be your plan for Nifty and Bank Nifty for tomorrow. I hope whatever I'm trying to explain makes sense and people understand it. One request: we are not growing as a family, we are not growing as a community. So do share this channel with your family and friends, so that we get more and more subscribers. Since the content that I'm sharing is something which is very rarely available on the YouTube, because not every YouTuber makes things clear about the FIS positions and also explaining price action. So since I'm a price action trader and also I'm good in analyzing the positions, it is kind of an advantage for us as a trader to understand what is happening with the other participants. Okay, so I hope you'll spread this channel to the people and get more and more subscribers from us. There are a lot of ways to create more and more subscribers, like a lot of people fraudulently pay to some people and get their watch hours and get their subscribers increased, but I definitely do not want to go to that extent, but rather have genuine subscribers, and I want to make this like a family and not just as a professional YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. Let's meet in another video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.